Okay, this video is for 12.3G, volumes of spheres. So just like the last two worksheets and the last 2 days, it's important to know the formulas for the volume of the shapes we're trying to find. And then when we get to a couple of the problems, we just apply the formulas, find the necessary information that we need to fill them out, and simplify and see what we get. So let's start with 1 and 2, make sure we know what the formulas are. So write the formula for the volume of a sphere. So we talked about this in class today. Volume of a sphere is 4/3 times pi r cubed. So it's similar to the volume or the area of a circle, but it's 3 dimensions. So we cube it and we multiply it by 4/3. Now, volume of a hemisphere. A hemisphere is half a circle. So you can do the volume of a hemisphere is half of a sphere. So you can do the volume of a sphere, 4/3 times pi r cubed, and then divide it by 2. Or dividing it by 2 changes 4/3 into 2/3. And then pi r cubed stays the same. Either way, that'll give you the exact same answer. This is just what the formula looks like when you do the division by 2 first. 2/3 pi r cubed. So let's do just a couple problems, and that should be good for this week. Let's start with number 4. So this is a full sphere, right? We're not just finding half of it, we're finding the whole thing. So the volume is 4/3 pi r cubed. The only thing we need to figure out is what r is, and you can see from this picture that r is 5. So volume equals 4/3 pi times 5 cubed. Plug that into your calculator, and you get 523.60 centimeters cubed. And that's the final answer. Now let's look at a hemisphere one. We'll do number 8. Now that we have half a sphere, the volume is going to be 2/3 pi r cubed. Again, all we need to know is what r is, and it tells us that r is 6. So the volume equals 2/3 pi times 6 cubed. Plug it into your calculator, and you get 452.39 meters cubed. And that's your final answer.